I've gotten in the habit of hitting the unmute faster, so it takes me like 5 presses of the same button, but now I do it while the little commercial thing's still going. And I fixed my camera, this little thing. Yay! Hi Vince, how are you? Let's see. Here I am. Hold on. Right here. There we go. Okay. So here's where we left it. Little pumpkin throw-in. Actor Kev, thank you for following me over there. I appreciate it. How you doing? I'm gonna ink this like an old timer. It's one of these. Because I'm using Arch's rough watercolor paper. And I do like myself a micron and these Copic multiliners. But they get too bumpy on this paper. So yeah, I like these just fine. I think I'm pretty much ready to go. So let's see. I stole some of Joel's Higgins India ink. Still going strong. Little blotter papers so I don't splash bubbles. Yeah, we'll see. It was fun working on this yesterday. I'm gonna stick with the little grump face in the back. I got a bit of a tangent here though. I might fix that. I can scooch this little support beam over a bit. It's not a load-bearing piece of, what do you call the window wooden parts? They're not finials. They're something... Dentile? I forgot what they're called. There's a name for them. Those things. Okay. Scooch it. Just right here. I swear my monitor, it's like a magic window. I could see problems better than if I was looking down at the little drawing itself. Something like that, maybe? That'll be fine. You got silent. Is there something wrong with my mic? You got silent. All right. I may have mumbled. It might be fine. You'll have to let me know. Hi, Shadow. How you doing? Let's see. No, it's back. Okay, good. I don't know what that was. I do have a pretty aggressive noise filter, and there's barking dogs outside, so maybe sometimes the video froze for a bit. Oh, okay. It seems to be okay on my end. I'll keep an eye on that though. It says excellent. Bitrate is green. Okay, thanks for letting me know, because sometimes that's the only way I'm gonna find out. Okay, let's see. Where's a good practice place to start? I guess the window in the background, kind of low stakes area. I do need, it's like some kind of piece of paper to rest my hand on. What do I have? This looks too nice. This looks like painting paper. I guess I'll just use this. I realized it's Instagram. It messes up anytime I touch anything in the program. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's not the best place for watching videos like this. If you catch it live, great, but if you're trying to, if I upload it as a reel, you can't pause it or rewind or anything. It's just, you know, you get what you get. But, you know, there's a bunch of people over there, and I figure if you want to see it, it's up. If not, I guess I'm not supposed to even talk about other platforms somehow, because then the other platforms get mad. But it could be found in multiple places. So there we go. There's another streamer I watch, Taijiro, and they're going live on a couple of different platforms and struggling with what they can and can't say. So this is, what is it? Hunt, like 201 nib or something. Pretty standard comic stuff. I was sampling a bunch of different ones all around the nib world just to go right back to the tried and true thing that everybody's been using for ages. Kev says, I actually drew something today when I was teaching an art class. YouTube works better for live. Oh, check it out. You are welcome to check that one out. So what did you draw while you were teaching? What kind of art do you teach?
Game over.
To kids, adults? Let's see. What in the world? The first stroke. Empty. That's not too bad. I've been playing around with the multi-streaming stuff on OBS, and they let you go live simultaneously in horizontal and vertical. So that was fun to set those up. So I have them both feeding out to the other streaming place. Am I allowed to say? It's like, I don't know. This channel isn't so big where I'm going to be catching the ear of anybody I shouldn't, but it goes out to both vertical and horizontal in other places. I just don't know what people prefer these days. I like horizontal, and I like Twitch because you could play with all kinds of stuff. Did I turn my things on? Let's see. I'm gonna give myself my favorite, if I could spell it. Did it do it? There we go. Yeah, so my stuff's on. You haven't figured out who I am yet. Don't play that game. That's the worst. I can't click. I see your tiny little picture. I might have clicked on it because, like you said, you touch things and then everything stops working. I see your face, but it's so small. I was teaching high school today, subbing for an art teacher. The kids drew a landscape, so I did too. Sounds peaceful. Kev says, Kevin. Oh, Kevin, I can't see your picture. My brain doesn't work like that. I can't see your picture. Well, that must have been like a nice treat to be a substitute art teacher. This one goes all the way across. Hold on. Don't go into the arm. Yep. Oh, Kevin! That's all I needed. I needed one more clue from the Covert Arts meetup. Yes. Oh, it's so good to see you here. I don't know when the next meetup's gonna be. Joel and I have been going to these artist meetups here close to us, and Kevin's one of the people that we see pretty regularly. And yeah, I just need a little boost. Now I know exactly who you are. He does some pretty interesting photography. But the Covert Arts stuff, Joel's gonna, for the month of October, there's like this place, Helm's Bakery, and they have restaurants and stores and things, and they have this design studio or something where they have the front door of it, they have a projection of art. So they have rotating artists every month. And October is Joel's month. He's gonna have a bunch of his artwork just looping through all month long. So I'm excited to see that. I don't know when either. Yeah, congrats to him, says Kevin. He got the spooky month. So I edited the video. It's kind of like a slideshow, but with extra. I tried to not make it boring with the transitions and things, but not so obnoxious that it was hard to watch. So it was fun to get the spooky stuff all looking spooky. Making a little journey of putting like images together. I think it came out nice. Looking forward to it. Do I still have it? Oh yeah. So Kevin was there when we went to that one meetup and they taught us how to make this thing. It's like a really cool paper art holding thing. I like that the guy who taught us, this is his, this is the artist's business of creating this cool folded paper stuff, and he was like, I'll show you how to do it. I'm not worried. I dare you to be as good as me. Did you guys ever decide if you're going to HorrorCon this weekend? I don't think we are. Are you going? Did you end up getting tickets? I don't think so. We're usually not huge spooky month people. We don't dress up. Not super excited about all that thing. It is fun. I don't hate it, but I don't go out of my way to partake in those kind of things. I'm jealous mine came out terrible. Oh yeah, because, and so did Joel's. Well, not that his came out terrible, he just didn't finish, because he's doing what you're supposed to do at those meetups and meet other artists. So everybody who did horrible, it's because they understood the assignment. It is to meet other artists, not to finish the paper folding. I met nobody, didn't talk to anybody because I was all focused on the assignment, like the nerd that I am. Ticks at the door. I don't really want to go alone. Not as much fun. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Am I brave enough to get into the pumpkin yet? I'm just trying to get some crusty wood stuff going on. Yeah, I still want to do, I don't want to go yellow or orange pumpkin. I always call orange yellow. I never call yellow orange. I don't want to do orange pumpkin. I think I want to do white. So let's see. Hi, Jamboree handouts. Be brave. Decisions are being made here. I know, right? I just had to do some tentative wood frame, non-crucial inking first. Now we're getting into it. How you doing today, Jamboree? What time zone are you in? Is it a white pumpkin? Oh, isn't a white pumpkin just a squash? Is that the question, Kevin? I think maybe. I don't know that the difference between like gourds and squashes. All right, so I would save myself a lot of time if I did the line weights on the first stroke instead of going back in and beefing them up, because this is the whole point of using this pen. I'm pretty good, tired, Central Time Zone in Tennessee. Okay, so it's a little later. I'm doing well. I'm doing really good. Although, you know what I did? There was a sample perfume I got. I bought like, I don't know, something from Sephora, so I gave it a little try, and I hate the way it smells. I can't wait to wash it off. So I'm like annoyed by my own scent. It smells like burnt rubber. Other than that, I'm fine. It's weirdly humid here and blustery, but inside, it's a-okay. Let's see if I can give this a little bit of pumpkin thickness. Like a bad flavor of those ice creams you try. Yeah, I can't help myself. I've tried all of Salt and Straw's September flavors. It's all apple centric. I've had the cinnamon roll cheese one a bunch now. It's actually pretty good. I didn't like it when I tasted the spoon sample. I think they just gave me all cheese or something, and it was like, ugh. It was like tastes like goldfish cracker. But and even knowing that, I went and got a full scoop anyway. Glad I did. It was a lot better as a full scoop. Yeah, I have to know. Oh, hi Armand. Did you catch you asked me a question yesterday and I'm not sure that I answered it in time. I don't know if you're still around. It was about why the square heads. Sorry, I missed it. Let's see. All right, that's pretty pumpkin-y. All right, let's do thick line on the bottom. There's got to be other people who do that kind of weird stuff, like me eating flavors that are weird. I guess, like people who bite their nails, they know they shouldn't. They know it's messing up their fingernails and they do it anyway. Dip, dip. I have a nib called pumpkin something or other. You think that would be more appropriate? It's a little too soft. This is the rose one. I like that one. Where are you? Yes. It's hiding in plain sight, I'm sure. I'll find it when I stab my hand with it accidentally. Wordsmith Brock says, "Woo, I finally caught you live in the process." Yeah. How are you? I'm pumpkining right now. Armand says, "Hey, hope you and Joel are doing well." We are. Oh, look at what we got. Oh. We're I met Armand. We saw the a screening of the series finale of Arcane at the Netflix movie theater studio thing. I don't know what it was. We were talking about the show and then Lightbox Expo. So look what we got, Saturday passes. Looking forward to it. Let's see. Put you right there. Kev says, "I got to run. I'll text you my terrible drawing later. You can tell me what I should have done." Oh, think about HorrorCon. Probably won't go to HorrorCon. Don't count on us. Like, you, if you really want to go, you should go and make scary friends or something. Yeah, text me your picture. I want to see it. I'm sure you're being harder on it than you need to be. But yeah, do your thing. Thank you so much for hanging out. You love the pumpkin, by the way. Thank you. Brock says, "I'm well, thanks. Just been grinding, spreading the word on our new title." That's good. We've been good, just doing the thing. What do we have coming up? Oh, we have maybe the Culver City Art Walk, and then after that Tokyo Comic Con. So we got some prep for that. My brain spell checked for you. I know what you meant. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've been trying to figure out these puzzles for my vending machine, and I have to get the cut a little better. That's a little chewed up, so that's been frustrating me. I'm no drawing artist. Have a great afternoon. You too, Kev. Yeah, I want to see what you're doing. Jamboree says, the blue pumpkin, that's the one I have. Oh, do you? I don't know. It's here somewhere. It gets buried in my excitement, and then when I go to look for it, it's just it's too deep underneath my treasure pile. How do you like it? What kind of ink do you do calligraphy? Do you write letters and things all nice, or do you choose to use like waterproof ink and all that kind of stuff. I have a bunch of inks. Most of it is just sample sizes, but I like to do watercolor over it. So I was trying to pick things that could stand up against that. And I ended up just going straight back to the old comic book stuff. Those are cool. Thank you. With the Brock, the puzzle I'm trying to figure out, it could be so cool, right? So then this is, you've probably seen this. This is the thing I take to conventions now, my vending machine, and it's like I'm trying to decide whether or not I should take it to Tokyo Comic Con. So yeah, you buy a little token, and then I put it into one of these rows, and if you're lucky, you'll get something like a little mini sketchbook or one of these, hopefully one of these puzzles. This one, so far, this is my favorite version of trying to cut the pieces out. I'm using a Caesar Juliet. Yeah, so I made a little frame. It took me so long to figure out how to use Illustrator to create paths to make a puzzle in the first place. And then I throw it into the cutting machine, and the cutter is just going bonkers, cutting really odd paths. Like, it was following the puzzle shape, but it was just like really tearing things apart with the paths it decided to choose. So I figured all that out. Now, mostly I'm just having to figure out how to get the cleanest cut possible with this thing. There it is. It's a fun little puzzle too. Yeah, it's worth figuring out. So close. Jamboree says, I have nothing to compare it against, but I just use it in my sketchbook. It seems fine. I just wanted to try a dip pen. Yeah, that's kind of the journey I took. The ink is just Speedball Super Black Indie ink. That seems reasonable. Getting the fancy line work down, says Vince. For the puzzle, or like the pumpkin. Too many P's. Everything's a P. Painting puzzle puckets. Painting puzzle pumpkins. Okay, this will, I'll put you in there later. This is the one that I did last week. No, I can't get that in. Okay, there we go. Pumpkin face coming up. Trial and error, right? But that's an awesome idea. I can't wait to get one. I'm hoping it's going to be awesome. Right now, isn't that nice? Good for you. I want it to be like really cool. Do you have plans to do a grump head banging? No, I didn't. Although that would make a cute emote for Twitch. Grump head banging. Vince, what do you usually use in your sketchbook? Is it, are you sticking a pencil? Are you doing some kind of pen work? Oh, did you say Bic? Were you using like ballpoint pens or something? Okay, let's see. Hold on. Here, I'll show you. Everything is encroaching. It gets closer and closer. And then midweek at some point, I'm like, okay, let's calm it down. Move everything out. Give me some room. But we're in the encroaching part of the week. I think if anybody was going to be headbanging, it'd be Periwinkle. Her. Okay, so your little stem vine belly button thing is down here. And that's where all my pumpkin ridges are going to radiate from. So maybe we'll see a puzzle of Periwinkle headbanging. How could I sell that motion? Do I have to put her in a concert or by a loudspeaker? Does she have to do like one of those things to sell the motion of it all? Okay, so I did all the safe ridge lines. Now I gotta get in there and be choosy. I don't want to cover it with pumpkin lines all down the face because it just gets, not that it flattens it out, it kind of hides the expression a little. So now I have to be careful. I'm just gonna go straight through something, and some lines need to come through. So I need to just pick the right ones. It might be cool to pull some little chunks down like that, I guess. But not all the same distance apart, because then it's all patterny. Put her in a pit at the show. Throwing up the horns doesn't hurt. That's a good idea. Let's see. I'll show you what I'm working on. Is it a pumpkin or a very large squash? It's like one of those weird oblong white pumpkins. There he is, so far. I guess because I already did like a big round orange one. I just wanted to get one of those weird shaped. white pumpkins and the imperfect ones that have a weird like scarring webbing kind of piece somewhere on them. I don't know where yet though. I kind of like these pieces, so I'm gonna emphasize them, make them more special. Sentient pumpkin. Wow. There we go. Everything's under control. All right, let's see what else I could do to irregularify some of these pumpkin ridges. Let's start down here. Are any of you guys really good at carving pumpkins? It's never been my thing. Oh, look at it. Look at my hair. My hairstylist showed up. Super curly. Hair by Chris C on Instagram. My hair's never looked better. MPT, hey! Happy Ink Day. So far, so good. So far, so good. Oh, I don't remember. In Japan, I think Halloween is starting to grow in popularity. It's like not really a thing, but some people are starting to embrace it. The dressing up, maybe in the parties, not so much the trick-or-treating. Not a lot of that doesn't even happen here. Not in the neighborhoods I've lived in. I know I'm doing well. Regretting this sample perfume I tried out. Tom Ford's Fabulous. It smells like tire shop. But if that's the worst my day is, I'm doing pretty good. Where else can I put some little pumpkin lines? Not traditionally a thing, but it's mostly here commercially. Stores will sell Halloween candy, donuts, etc. Okay, so buy pumpkin theme and Halloween themed stuff, but people don't dress up.
Game begin.
Okay, so what else can I need to put like just, it needs more. I'm just scared of it. Jamboree says go for it though. What else? I'll do a couple more and then I'll skip it and then come back and see if my eye like can more readily see. Oh, it definitely needs a line right here. It's begging for it. Right now, I'm just gonna mess it up. Brock says, gotta run, but it was awesome catching up for a bit. Good luck on the upcoming cons. Thank you so much. I'm glad you caught a live one here. Let's see. Yeah, go do your thing. MPT says, I've seen one Halloween parade for kids that was downtown. Other bigger cities like Tokyo probably have more events. Yeah, it's a kind of a weird holiday.
Game over.
I can't remember exactly. I feel like pumpkins had spiky, fine parts. Not thorns, but just like little spiky hairs. This one does anyway. This pumpkin needs a name. Tried my best to make crazy vines. Oh, I had the wrong focus on the whole time. And I'll just erase the pencils and it'll look like I did it right the first time. So what else? Let's see. Make these a little darker. How do you know when it's time to change a nib? I haven't been doing this often enough to have to change one. Get too soft? Too draggy? You'll start tearing your paper up or something? Wonder what the top Halloween costume is going to be. When I was in like grade school, the costumes, they used to be real big where it was like looked like a plastic trash bag with the print of the character you're supposed to be and some like awful plastic mask kind of thing. Trash bags and masks, whole classroom full of them. Oh, I'm stuck. I definitely don't want to do her face yet. That's a later on task. Oh, I was sitting funny on my foot. Now I got pins and needles. Ugh. Hold on, I need to look up side tie. I don't know if like the knotted part if the pattern goes in the opposite direction or the same direction as the hangy part. Let's see. That should be easy enough to find. It goes opposite. It looks like it's opposite. The worst example ever. Yeah, opposite. Who would even care looking at this little watercolor? It's ruined. You put those stripes go in the same direction. Yeah, see, now I feel much better about it. With confidence. Stripes go this way. Yes, I did just do a nice juicy tangent. That's okay. It's not that bad. I guess my internet knows that we're going to Tokyo Comic Con, so I keep getting articles about, oh, the best, like Tokyo isn't the hot spot for food, this new hot place. You gotta check it out. Never heard of it before. They said Osaka. That's like the second most popular place ever. Street food, delicious, fun, cool, weird, creepy clown socks. I did appreciate the effort, Google, but that's not a hot tip. It's just one bullet train ride away. Blow your mind. It was one of my favorite places to visit. And PT says Osaka do have baller food though. Yep, the hidden, never before heard of Osaka. Yeah, I would take a day trip out there again. That's where I first had Japanese cheesecake, the Namba Station Rikuro place. Yep, that'd be a tie. Am I ready for hair yet? I think I might be ready. Some of my pencil lines, they got rubbed off, and they're a lot less obvious today than they were yesterday. But I think it's mostly there. I don't see myself getting into that much trouble guessing. Feels close enough. Okay, so this is arm and jacket. So then make it a little darker behind. Figure this out. I keep going sideways with this thing. I'm gonna get all kinds of splashes. You're not supposed to go sideways with these nibs. Look at that tie. That's a tie. Where's my light? There it is. Oh, you got casting a shadow. Here, try that. This Jamboree says, "This is looking so good. It's so nice to watch this. Very relaxing." Thank you very much. So far, so good. Things happen along the way. We haven't gotten to those points yet, so as long as those things are few and far between, we'll be fine. Usually those like weird mishaps kind of turn into interesting parts in the drawing though. Maybe it's still relaxing to watch, but in my head I'm screaming. Let's see. It's a decent overall shape, but it needs plenty more darks and lights in there. So let's see. I'm trying to see it because I want her to have a bit of a highlight going across. Probably like right there, nearish the top in a diagonal kind of way. And a couple more highlights in those areas. Maybe not so much here, let that fall back. Let's see what we can do. Oh, you know what? I got an email this morning. I'm a huge Gorillaz fan, and I just got an email that their old Kong Studio website opened up again. I used to love that thing. They had all this music hidden around, like you would go into Russell's room and you'd put the, I'm not even sure this is what's open. I hope it is. I'd be so disappointed. And they may have changed it. But anyway, you would used to be able to go into Russell's room and put a record on his record player, and it'd play my favorite Gorillaz song that they never released because I think it sounds like a video game song, or maybe they sampled a video game song that they can't sell. I don't know. It's called Mr. Softy's Balloon Race, and I love it. But I haven't been able to escape the graveyard yet because the Gorillaz keep killing me. I can't find it. You're supposed to find the entrance. It's just like Plastic Beach, where I went into explore. I don't know how long ago this was, but and I've told you guys this before. I was trying to, like Murdoch, he was locked in I guess pirates locked him in a tool shed of some sort, or a supply closet, and he kept yelling at me, "Bring the spanner," in his accent though, "Bring the spanner." And I was like, I will, but right now all I see is this wrench, so I'll be back as soon as I find it. Spanner is a wrench. I didn't know. So now I'm getting killed by Gorillaz. I might not even make it into Kong Studio again. Jamboree says, cool, I need to check that out. I hope it is cool. I didn't get very far. But yeah, check it out. I think it's... I can't imagine my internet is super keyed in on me like in Gorillaz, because all I did was search Kong Studio and it came up pretty quickly. Okay, so what else we got here? How much shine does Periwinkle's hair need? I think it needs a lot. Let's go this way. I like that. So far, so good. Vince says, you're doing a swell job inking. Thank you very much. I appreciate the positive reinforcement. Thank you. Vince is the best. You guys are all really sweet. All right, so then, let's see. How can I carry this on to the mid top head section and then make it kind of thin and fade out a bit? Let's see. I think I like the texture. I was going to fill it in more, but I think I like that. Yeah, it's kind of neat. There's slightly better lighting. And I think after I watercolor this, I think I'm going to try to make the pumpkin a Halloween emoji. I'm not sure exactly how. I have some slots open. I think I have one animated slot open. So I could figure out something to do. I'm gonna keep forgetting to change my focus there. The easiest way would to just make a static image and you can animate it through Twitch. Yeah, the last I saw, Twitch's little controls, they did a shake, a rainbow disco party kind of thing. What else do they have? Like probably a zoom in. I could see them doing that. Like the infinite zoom in. That might work. Right in your face. Pumpkin coming at you. There are some emotes, animated emotes that I'm really intrigued by. It's like you use them as pairs, and not that they complete an image, but like for example, they'll have two characters dancing. And so then when you put the two emojis right next to each other, they kind of like swap places and do this little dance together, but it's real seamless. I don't think I could do that with a pumpkin, but just there's so many things that how creative people can be with those. Manny, you got so many things to say over here. Daydream, hi. How have you been? It's nice to see you. Do you have any favorite emotes, like animated emotes? A lot of them, my favorites, they just really sell whatever emotion they're trying to pull through, like pull across. There's some, I don't know what the purpose of these for, but people trapped behind a gate or a fence and they're shaking it. And the little character is so distraught. How do you get so much acting in such a tiny little thing? I like those. Busy Humi, yeah, Daydream, or anybody. Do you have favorite emotes? Like ones that they either pack a lot of emotion into one little animation, or maybe just that it suits you, this kind of stuff that you want to say and chat all the time. A bunch. Let's see. I don't have any of those interesting ones that dance together. Let's see, where's the easiest way to... Oh, this one's hilarious. Oh, Daydream did it. Hold on, let's see. Oh, I've got too many. Okay, I'm just gonna start staring at emotes all day. Yes, I like the little dog barking. I just got that Bop Bop rainbow gummy bear looking thing. I like that one a lot. Flex a trash scream. Hiss. So are those little possums? Oh, that's so cute. I like those. Flex, we raid. Flex, we dance. Okay. Ah. Possums are pretty neat. I don't know why people hate them. Okay, am I ready for the face? I've been putting it off. I think I'm ready. Tiny little eye. Oh, look at Shadow. That's a good ooh. Whole face. with Julie Sparkles. I like that one. There, okay. Didn't mess that up. That's good. Count that as a win.
Game begin.
There. Daydream the Flex is your favorite art, one of your favorite art streamers?
When the drum beats go, play this.
How can I not? Hold on. I'm trying to see. I like finding new art streamers. I'll have to check that out. Let's see. The chaos is so real over there. I like those streams too. I can't watch them when I'm trying to work. I don't get anything done. There's some light. Okay. I need better lighting. Her hair can't be all that nice. She needs loose hairs everywhere. So let's see. I kind of want to just drop this entire back cuff into shadow, but maybe not. So I'm just going to do this like almost shadow. And if I decide to fill it in later, I still have room to do that. Waiting for your headphones to charge is like watching paint dry. Oh, is that what you're doing right now? I have some little Sony ones and some little Samsung ones. And the Sony ones sound better, but I've had them for a while. So one of them, I think the charge only lasts a half hour now. So every time I try to wear them, it's like I get no time with them. Well, with the one, but I mean, I think the left one isn't that far behind. They're just older. And I never use the Samsung ones because they just keep popping right out of my ear. Where is this line? I think it's here. Pretty sure it's right here. I'm gonna pull that out a little. There we go. So let's see, what can I do? Thicker line. I'm staring too hard. My eyes are going blurry. Dip, dip. I just don't want her jacket to be super nice. Wrinkled, crinkled. Let's see what we did. Again, I had the wrong focus. There we go. I didn't put any buttons. There's barely a seam in her shirt. I'm just gonna draw it in and hope for the best. button enough as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I'm gonna go play my game now. Enjoy, Daydream. Thanks for dropping by for a hello. I appreciate it. Have fun. Definitely want just a big drop shadow here. I don't know how big though. What happened? It dipped you. Okay. Don't sploosh. Don't be crazy. Oh, I got like a big old, let's see. Buzz. Nope, that's still wrong. Okay. Oh, you're not gonna see it over. Maybe you will. Maybe it's black fuzz. See that? Let's see. There, better. Let's see. Retro outro inks, nice. Yeah, old school. Oh, good. I forgot my. Glad I looked up. There. Have you been, retro outro? I'm getting slightly more comfortable with this dip pen stuff. It's so much easier on this rough watercolor paper than microns or Copic multiliners. I guess I could just get a brush and ink, but just not sure. Not ready. I think it'd be more challenging to try to get a fine, consistent line with just a brush. So I kept chipping my pen nibs when I tried it, but I kept trying because the inking nibs made me feel so sophisticated, right? I know. Chipping them, how did you do that? What are you inking on? Are you just getting super fine, delicate nibs and they're just finicky that way? I have cool nibs, but my whole desk area is just taken over by failed puzzle attempts. So let's, oh, I found it. Found it. It was right here the whole time. One more time, this time for sure. There we go. This is the pumpkin nib that I was looking for. Goodness. It's blue. It's a really pretty blue color. It's a little softer than I was expecting. So the lines got really thick really fast. Oh, and I had to dip it every single stroke because it just gushed out so much ink at once. So I don't use it very often. So I got this one. I can't say that it's, you know, exceptionally delicate or anything. I never gave it a chance. And then this weird rose one. You can kind of see there's a rose. Hold on. There's a rose on it. This one's fine. It was for an urban fantasy comic that never got off the ground. I did a lot of nib panels for it. I bet you the art was really nice. I'm okay, happy to see you again. You're one of my favorite art streamers here. Yours. Stop it. I don't believe that at all. I like hearing it though. Okay, hold on. Make me blush. Alright, do this one. I'm thinking I could simplify this shadow a bit. Maybe bring it down since it's the farther away leg. And then just make a little point where I could pretend that shirt is dropping a shadow. And if it doesn't work, it's just like the back leg. It's not that big a deal. I could just pencil it in first to try it, but nope. This would probably be better for a brush. You don't fill in blacks with a nib. But here we are. It's not that big a chunk. Yeah. It's a little simpler, cleaner. There's that blue pumpkin. I remember you not liking how fast it went through ink. Well, see, your memory's better than mine. I only remembered it looking at it and just seeing the size of it compared to what I'm using right now. And you seem to have hit it off with the new one you've taped up. Yeah, that was a weird experiment because I was thinking, like, surely I'm doing something wrong if you have to tape the nib to get it to stick into your holder. But then pro inker Ebass told me that's exactly what he does. So I'm like, all right, then I guess it's okay. Look at that, just some, like, half a window and some crumbly curtains. I didn't draw through. There will be some inconsistent window holes. Don't tell anybody. Just between me and you. Okay. So that's 5. So 1 here. That's fine. Yeah, I'm glad I like this nib because we got a bunch of them. There's another one, something like G nib. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it was called. It's pretty popular. And I'm holding off buying it. They're not very expensive, but I think I might be able to get them a tiny bit cheaper when we go to Tokyo Comic Con and we go to like the crazy seven level art store. Sekaido. It's a good one. Yeah, I pretty much have all the art supplies like I need. But it's still fun to go. Getting the little shikishi boards, way better priced. These little things for watercolor. And then they have a bigger variety of shapes and sizes. And it's like hardly even some specialty item. You can get them at the convenience stores. There was the convenience store by the, maybe it was because it was the convenience store attached to the convention center. Maybe they have a lot of events where they need someone like a signature type of deal. So they had a stack of those shikishi boards at the convenience store, but we were super surprised. And they just had the larger size. Art secrets. Never, always need more art supplies. I know. Every time I go to the art store, I come back with a tube of watercolor or something. Can't help myself. Look at this. Another trip to the art store. Every time. Japan knows how to make stationery. Yes. The best. So many beautiful papers. It's the kind where it's like, I can't even buy this because this paper will be ashamed to come home with me. It's just pressed with other types of fibers. Okay, well, I guess I just decided this goes all the way through. Okay, so then, and then, okay. I'm just gonna leave this one bigger. It's I'm gonna call it charming. That's what it's like in Grumpland. Irregular. I dare you to tell him he's wrong. Jamboree says, the best are these creative reuse stores. Do you have any of those near you? What is that, Jamboree? What is that? I have no idea. I guess not. Maybe I do, and I just never looked. I can't make it over to Japan, but I do like hitting the bookstores at Mitsuwa Market in Schaumburg, Illinois. Mitsuwa is really nice. We have one by us. I can spend hours there if someone lets me. Does it have a really good like hot food kind of food court area? It's like a Goodwill for artists. What is it? Okay, creative reuse. So if I Google that, it'll just show me stores in my area like that. Is there a like a brand of a chain of stores that specialize in that? I'm interested. So where would you be? Just kind of right there. And just go across. And this will be the don't worry about it element. That's just how it is. All right. That's the common name I've seen most often. I'll have to look that up. That's interesting. Retro says, I don't think we have an art reuse around here unless it's tucked into one of the museums or art centers. Wow, Schaumburg, Illinois has a bunch of cool stuff, I guess. Who knew? We have a couple in our area. I think they are typically nonprofits. I'm gonna have to check that out. Been buying stuff new, full price. How do you guys like those painted over oil paintings that you see every now and again? I've seen videos of people doing it. They'll take someone's some secondhand oil painting of, I don't know, a lake or whatever, and then they'll put dragons in the clouds. What do you guys think of that? I don't think I would ever do that. It's just not my style of working anyway. I guess as long as it adds to the painting and it doesn't ruin it, just kind of makes it extra. My library does a supply swap like twice a year for gardening and crafty hobbies. That's the closest I can think of. I have to look into it. A supply swap twice a year for gardening and crafty hobbies. Libraries are really stepping it up. They do so many different things. I don't have a library card for this city, but we had one for the place we lived in before, and they had a 3D printer that you can reserve time on. I think you had to pay for the filament or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I never used it. But I thought it was interesting that they had one. I don't know enough about 3D printings to be able to say what kind of quality prints it was making. But I was impressed. Libraries are the absolute best, says Jamboree. You can donate items there. Frames, paint, brushes, paper, books, and magazines. Our best store, Turnip Green Creative Reuse, is pay what you want for almost everything. What? Brushes? Paint? Not bad. Oh, I stuck my finger right in it. I'll send you a link to it on Instagram. You probably have something like that near you. Great for teachers too. Lots of file folders, binders, office supplies. Yeah, please do. I'd love to see that. Meeting you on Instagram. Same everywhere. Let's see, for anybody else. Is that gonna work? Ta-da! Link tree. There's this guy making a little sneak appearance. Thing of beauty. What do you think? A little bit of watercolor? Where to start? I kind of want to start with the pumpkin. Weird. Whitish pumpkin. Let's see. There we go. I try my best to keep this nib kind of clean, but it doesn't need to be like sparkling, so I think it's fine. Oh, that's unexpected. Okay. I just wanted to wet my paper towel and it soaked up all the ink, none of the water. Thought it'd just be a mix. Okay, let's see. I don't want to put my nice brushes in my ink water, so I'm going to get fresh water. Be right back. Okay, let's see. You can go here. That's away. This one. I have one of those other kind of mics. Like and it's not a shotgun. Yeti blue, I think. You could just put it on your desk and then I wouldn't have to take this lav mic off and on. But the thing is, this is a lot better for this noisy environment. So I'm just gonna stick with it. It works well enough. All right, so do I have scratch paper to test pumpkin colors? I have printer paper, fancy printer paper, but it's printer paper. Let's try that. You, and you. These are my new favorites. Or not, I guess they're not new. I've just discovered I have favorites. This one's fun and splooshy.
Game begin.
Sable, Raphael. This one's synthetic. And it has like a tip that's really firm. And this is good for itty bitty details. Like Winsor & Newton Series 7. Tiny size. Okay, so let's see. I really wish I had this. A hot press. This is a nice piece though.
When the drum bistro plays this.
Let's see, hold on. This one goes here. A little dab paper. My puzzle and my tickets for Lightbox can go right here before I lose them. Okay. Puzzles everywhere. Okay. So. I don't know. Like some of this granulating color would be nice for just weird shadowy pumpkin bits, but I want most of it to be grayish, whitish cream. I think I have a good color for that. Buff titanium is my first thought. Start there. Okay, so let's see. It's just,
Game over.
it's not that big a deal. Hold on, let's see. There we go. And then look what it does. These granulating colors, it's like a khaki color with a little puddle of purple in the middle. Let's see. I don't know. I'm endlessly amused by that. but you just have to mix it a bunch. Otherwise, like, you have to get it to re-mix. If you just grab that middle purple, you can guess what's gonna happen. Should I do something like that? That's a little dark. Needs something lighter. I guess a watered down buff titanium, and then build it from there. Is it gonna help? Maybe I should really water it down. It's gonna milkify my ink. Like, cover it up. Make it a little duller. Okay, so set it down. Who's making the shadow? Where are you coming from? I can barely dab some lines here. That might be interesting. Like that. It's barely visible though, so I guess just keep building and figuring it out. Okay, try it off. Thanks, Jamboree. I was thinking it would be a kind of a softer way to continue the details without making it super distracting with ink lines. So we'll see how much I could push it. Like I figure I'm gonna keep doing that, like making it, I don't want to make it too dark, but kind of using that same idea with using the super light lines, making some darker ones along the side so that gives it some detail. But we'll see, not sure. I don't have the brush control. I was thinking I could use this one because it has the point, but it's not that pointy. Let's try. I got two choices. I think I'll have to use the one that I was bragging about, the one with the firm tip, right? Just said I liked it. Tiny. I feel like this isn't how watercolor is supposed to work. You're not supposed to get all like little minuscule with pointy lines. I think it's like for flowers in the grass, kind of garden paintings. Very strange pumpkin. How are watercolors different from normal paints? My guess, since I haven't really used, I used a little bit of gouache. I haven't used acrylic in a long time, but some of those thicker, more opaque paints, you can get like a nice thin line with them. And watercolor, oh, and also they dry a little faster, and watercolor is just kind of, it just feels like it's softer in my mind. It's watery and blendy and delicate. Kind of translucent. I think you can find paints of all varieties that have those qualities, but I don't know, watercolor just seems so like not built for detail. But I'm still learning how to use it, so it'd be user error. I just like how it watercolor, if you're just gonna push some around in the background, it does a really neat, it makes a neat texture. Like you don't even, you get free texture. All you have to do is sploosh watercolor around. So that's kind of what I like. So let's see. Got one of these granulating green colors. It's green with a little bit of kind of rusty orange. I could do that for the vine stem thing. You're for sure more delicate than I am on the paper. I draw heavy-handed, like I have bricks glued on. Yeah, it's like it's a learned thing. Forever I'm having these brushes and I'm trying to learn how to have a soft touch. So I could like, let's see. I was even trying it right here. Trying to, with the soft hand, barely glide over. See, I can't even do it. Not even to show off. Hold on, let's see. So my inclination is just to go like, whoop, right? But if you just barely glide over, you can get like a nice little line. But it's really hard to control for me. Maybe I could do it just for a quick little, am I smearing stuff? Oh, like a quick little area. But then the more I keep going, the more I forget and just, I just lose all control over it. This is a nice brush. It's like more than practice. It's like being mindful throughout the process, which is not my strong suit. That happens to me with that Pentel brush. I'm not delicate enough yet. Yes, exactly. I have this, that's where I learned I wanted to be good at it so bad. I got this one, and then Anthony Wheeler was topping this one up. And the thing is, it's like when you watch an artist and there'll always be comments like, oh, what kind of pencil is that? It's like, it kind of doesn't matter. It's just the artist. So, and I fall into the same trap. I was like, oh, what pen is that? And I bought it, and it's like, ah, it's the artist who made it cool. It's just like this one. It's nice. They're both really nice. This probably has a more refined tip, but I don't, it's the brush control and that super faint, light touch that I don't even have yet. So here's Pentel. I don't even know if this is still juicy. So yeah, you can just kind of get really delicate lines, but if I'm trying to draw something, if I'm showing off with like, oh, look at this light touch, but if I'm actually paying attention to draw something, it's like, oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. It's a nice pen though. It's probably worth the effort. What's this one filled with? Just the regular stuff. The cartridge it came with. Let's see, same or different? Kind of similar. Oh, a little drier maybe. Yeah, so they're both good. This one is probably $12 online and in art stores. Easy to find refills. Do I have some? Yeah, look. I think since I don't use it very often, I don't have to buy refills very often. I think I got this for $6 or something. I don't remember. Just pop them in. It's a good brush. Don't let Jamboree and I deter you getting it. I'm trying. Brush pen, I should say. Let's see. Oop. That's the one. Refills. I like it. Oh, and also, bonus, if you do Copic marker or alcohol marker stuff, it's not the worst combination. This pen with alcohol markers, it's okay. It's not perfect, but you could do a lot worse. So I was going to do stem. I think I might do some stem and then call it an evening. Why is it so blue? Did I just, because you dipped it in the blue, you silly goose? Okay. There. I think it comes with 2 refills maybe. I do like it, but need to practice. Yeah, I think you can buy like when you're just buying the pen by itself. The pen by itself. It has 2 cartridges. And then I think the little boxes of refills, let's see. Is it 5? It might have been 5. Why does none of my stuff have English on it? Let's see. Let's see. Pentel brush cartridge, using pigment ink. This product is compatible with blah blah blah. Let's see. Pentel cartridge. So no information about how many are in here. Insert it firmly. 4 pieces. There are 4 pieces in here. And they last a good amount of time. Yeah, the pen itself, when you buy it new, has like 2 cartridges on the side, and the refill box is 4. $12 for the pen. It's pretty good deal. This one was also $12. That's like the magic number, I guess. Yeah, are they still? I haven't bought them in a while. This one's fun. It has like all kinds of line weights. If you're willing to move your wrist around a lot. And this one, I bought a converter and I put platinum carbon ink inside the converter. This stuff also reasonably okay with alcohol markers. This one's a Sailor pen. Okay. Let's see. I need a little swatch piece of paper. So I really want this one, this particular color, to do that weird granulating red thing. It's just not a lot of real estate here to make that happen. Let's see what I could force. I didn't even see you. I think I'm putting paint. Hold on. There. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Magnified. Okay, so this is nowhere near done. This is going to be quitting time. Let's show you what I did. Oh, it's super wet. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not sure how much of that orangey is going to pop out of the green. I'll have to wait and see. So this is going to have another layer of paint over it. We'll figure that out. It needs more of like a creamy, greeny, I don't know what, something. But I want it to dry first so that these little lines kind of stick. And then we'll figure it out from there. So what do you think? Another spooky painting that could very well be done by Halloween. Okay, so to be continued. Yeah. All right. So Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern, and probably the Wednesday after that. But yeah, let's see. I'll do this one. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Shadow. You've been here the whole time, huh? Enjoying my beautiful pumpkin art. Yeah, and then hopefully I can make an emote out of it. So, all right. Yeah, I will see you guys next week. Vince, thank you so much for hanging out. And have a good weekend. Let me know what you're up to. All right. Take care, everybody.